The Power of Stoicism, How to Train Your Mind and Transform Your Life. Introduction. You have more power than you think. Imagine this. You're in a situation where everything feels like it's going wrong. Someone insults you. You lose something important. A challenge appears out of nowhere. What do? Do you get angry? Panic? Blame others? Or do you stay calm, think clearly, and make the best choice possible? This moment is where your power lies. Life is full of surprises, some good, some bad. But the secret to true strength isn't about controlling everything around you. It's about controlling what's inside you. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Today, we're diving deep into Stoicism, a way of thinking that has helped people stay strong, wise, and peaceful no matter what life throws at them. It's not just ancient wisdom. It's a life-changing skill you can start using right now. By the end of this journey, you'll have a mental toolkit to heavy checkmark stay calm in tough situations. Heavy checkmark make better decisions under pressure. Heavy checkmark turn problems into opportunities. Heavy checkmark feel more in control of your emotions and life. So let's begin. Reacting versus responding. The key to mastering life. Think about the last time someone made you really angry. Maybe they said something mean or did something unfair. Did you A, yell back or act without thinking? B, stay calm, think first, and respond wisely? Most people do A because it's easy. Reacting is automatic. It's what your brain does when it feels threatened. But here's the problem. When you react without thinking, you give away your power. You let the situation control you instead of you controlling the situation. But responding, that's different. When you respond, you pause, you breathe, you choose. This simple difference can change everything. Imagine this. A boss criticizes your work unfairly. Your first instinct is to get defensive or upset. But instead, you take a deep breath, stay calm, and ask, what can I learn from this? Now, instead of making things worse, you turn it into an opportunity. This is what the Stoics mastered. They knew that while we can't control what happens to us, we can always control how we respond. And that's where real power is. How to train your mind like a Stoic. Now, let's get practical. How do you actually train yourself to respond instead of react? Here are some simple but life-changing techniques. 1. The pause rule. Train yourself to stop and think. Before reacting to anything, pause. Count to 3. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, is this worth my energy? Most of the time, you'll realize the answer is no. Example, someone cuts you off in traffic. Your first instinct? Get angry. But you pause and remind yourself, will this matter in a week? Suddenly, the frustration disappears. 2. The control test. Focus on what you can change. Most stress comes from worrying about things we can't control. You can't control the weather. You can't control what others say or do. You can't control the past. But you can control heavy checkmark your attitude, heavy checkmark your effort, heavy checkmark your reactions. So, whenever you feel frustrated, ask, am I focusing on what I can control? If not, shift your focus. 3. The 24-hour rule. Don't act on emotion right away. Big decisions, important conversations, wait 24 hours. Hey, if you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel and lets you know when I upload more content like this. Now, let's get back to the video. When we make choices in the heat of emotion, we often regret them. But if you give yourself time, you'll see the situation more clearly. Example, someone sends you an angry text. Instead of replying right away, you wait a day. The next morning, you see it differently. You respond wisely, and the problem disappears. 4. The depth perspective. Zoom out and see the big picture. One of the most powerful Stoic exercises is called memento mori, which means remember you will die. Sounds dark, right? But it's actually freeing. Because when you remember that life is short, small problems don't seem so big anymore. Example, you're in an argument with a loved one. You're about to say something hurtful, but then you ask yourself, if today was my last day, would this fight really matter? Instantly, your anger fades and you choose kindness instead. This perspective can change your life. Real-life Stoicism, the story of Admiral James Stockdale. To see Stoicism in action, let's look at Admiral James Stockdale. He was a prisoner of war for 7 years. He was tortured, starved, and kept in isolation. Most people would have broken, but Stockdale survived because of Stoicism. He focused only on what he could control. Heavy checkmark his thoughts. Heavy checkmark his attitude. Heavy checkmark his hope. He didn't let his suffering define him. Instead, he used it to grow stronger. And when he was finally freed, he didn't come out bitter. He came out wiser. His story is proof that even in the worst situations, you can stay strong if you control your mind. How to apply Stoicism to everyday life. Let's bring this all together. Starting today, try these 3 Stoic challenges. 1. Morning reflection. Every morning, ask yourself, what challenges might I face today? How will I handle them with wisdom? 2. Evening review. Before bed, reflect. Did I react today or did I respond? How can I improve tomorrow? 3. Gratitude practice. Instead of focusing on what's wrong, write down 3 things you're grateful for daily. These small habits can lead to big transformations. Conclusion. You are stronger than you think. Life isn't about avoiding problems. It's about learning how to face them with strength and wisdom. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have all the answers. But every time you pause, think, and choose your response, you take control of your life. And that is where true power lies. So, what will you choose today? Will you react or will you respond? The choice is yours. The power of self-awareness and the pause. Have you ever said or done something in the heat of the moment? Something you later regretted? Maybe you snapped at a loved one or made a rushed decision that led to trouble. We've all been there. But what if you had a tool that could help you stay calm, think clearly, and choose your response wisely? That tool is self-awareness. And today, we're going to dive deep into how this simple but powerful skill can transform your life. We'll also uncover a life-changing strategy called the pause, a secret weapon that can give you control over your emotions and actions. Let's begin. The power of self-awareness. Self-awareness is like turning on a light in a dark room. It helps you see your thoughts and emotions clearly instead of acting on them blindly. Imagine you're feeling frustrated. Without self-awareness, that frustration controls you. You lash out, complain, or give up. But with self-awareness, you notice the feeling, step back, and decide how to respond in a way that serves you. The ancient Stoics believed that understanding yourself is the first step to mastering life. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, constantly examined his own thoughts and emotions, asking, is this reaction useful? Does it align with my values? Think of it like this. If your mind were a car, self-awareness would be the brakes. Without it, your emotions drive you wherever they want. But when you develop self-awareness, you can hit the brakes, slow down, and steer in the right direction. Practical self-awareness exercise. Here's a simple practice. 1. Name it to tame it. When you feel overwhelmed, pause and label what you're feeling. Say, I'm feeling anxious or I'm feeling frustrated. This stops the emotion from controlling you. 2. Ask yourself, why? Dig deeper. What triggered this feeling? Is it a real problem or just a habit of reacting? 3. Decide what's next. What's the best response? Not the easiest, not the angriest, but the one that reflects your values. The more you do this, the stronger your self-awareness becomes. And the stronger your self-awareness, the more power you have over your life. The pause, your superpower. Here's a truth that can change everything. Between what happens to you and how you react, there is a space. In that space lies your power. That space is the pause. Imagine someone criticizes you unfairly. Most people react instantly, getting defensive, angry, or hurt. But what if instead you pause for just 5 seconds? You take a deep breath. You recognize the emotion rising inside you. You ask yourself, is this worth my energy? How would my best self respond? And just like that, you shift from reaction to response. The Stoics believe that control over your emotions is the key to true freedom. The pause gives you that control. It turns you from a puppet of your emotions into the master of your actions. Real-life application of the pause. Let's say you're in traffic and someone cuts you off. Your knee-jerk reaction? Anger. You might honk, yell, or curse. But what if you practice a pause? Instead of reacting, you stop, you breathe. You realize getting angry won't change the situation. It only ruins your peace. So, you choose a different response, staying calm and moving on. This one habit, pausing before reacting, can transform your relationships, your work, and your inner peace. Reframing perspectives. Seeing the world differently. Your experience of life isn't based on what happens to you. It's based on how you see it. Two people can face the same challenge, but one sees it as a disaster while the other sees it as an opportunity to grow. The difference? Perspective. The Stoics mastered a technique called reframing, which means choosing a helpful way to see any situation. Example, the job setback. Imagine you don't get a job you really wanted. Reaction, this is terrible. I'm a failure. Reframe, this is a lesson. Maybe there's something better for me, or I need to improve my skills. One response leads to suffering. The other leads to growth. Whenever you face a problem, ask yourself, what else could this mean? What's the hidden opportunity? How can this make me stronger? By changing your perspective, you change your life. Hey, if you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel and lets you know when I upload more content like this. Now, let's get back to the video. Focusing on what you can control. One of the most freeing truths in life is this. You can't control everything, but you can always control yourself. Many people waste energy worrying about things outside their control. The weather, other people's opinions, the past. But the Stoics taught that true peace comes from focusing only on what you can control. Your thoughts, your actions, your attitude. Whenever you feel stressed, ask, am I focusing on things I can't control? What can I do right now that actually helps? This shift alone can eliminate so much anxiety and frustration from your life. Daily reflection, the key to growth. The Stoics ended each day with reflection. They would ask themselves, did I live according to my values today? Where did I react instead of respond? What can I do better tomorrow? Journaling for just 5 minutes a night on these questions can accelerate your growth faster than anything else. Over time, you'll notice yourself handling situations with more calm, wisdom, and confidence. Your challenge, start today. To make this real in your life, here's your challenge. 1. Practice self-awareness. Name your emotions, understand them, and take control. 2. Use the pause. Before reacting, take a deep breath and choose your response. 3. Reframe challenges. Train yourself to see problems as opportunities. 4. Focus on what you control. Let go of the rest. 5. Reflect daily. Spend 5 minutes each night, reviewing your day and improving. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. As you build these habits, you'll notice something incredible. You become unshakable. Stress, setbacks, and challenges won't break you. Instead, they'll shape you into the best version of yourself. This is how you take back control of your mind, your emotions, and your life. So, are you ready to begin? Let's go. Rewritten version. The journey forward with Stoic wisdom. The journey of life is full of ups and downs, surprises, and setbacks. But through it all, we have a choice: react without thought or respond with wisdom. The Stoics, ancient thinkers who faced wars, exile, and hardship, discovered a simple but powerful truth. We don't control what happens to us, but we do control how we respond. And that's the key. By choosing calm over chaos, reason over impulse, and wisdom over worry, we take charge of our lives. Stoicism is not just about staying strong in tough times. It's about living well every day when things go wrong. Instead of frustration, we practice patience. Instead of blame, we take responsibility. Instead of fearing the future, we focus on what we can control. The Stoic way is not about suppressing emotions, but understanding them, mastering them, and using them to grow stronger. Every moment is a chance to practice this. When someone cuts you off in traffic, when a friend lets you down, when life throws an unexpected challenge your way, Each moment is an opportunity to choose virtue over vice, clarity over confusion, action over complaint. And remember, this is not a one-time decision. It's a lifelong practice. Even the greatest Stoics stumbled, but they kept going. And so can you. As you step forward, carry this wisdom with you. When you feel anger rise, pause. When fear whispers, challenge it. When obstacles appear, see them as lessons. Your journey doesn't end here. It begins here. Live with purpose. Live with courage. Live with wisdom. If you want to go deeper, check out the next videos on Stoic principles. Thank you for joining us on this path of strength and clarity. Your future is in your hands. Choose wisely. New version, the Stoics' path, a new beginning. Life is a journey, but most people are just passengers. They react to life instead of leading it. But not you. You are here because you want more. You want control, not over the world, but over yourself. And that is where true power lies. The Stoics knew this well. They faced storms without fear, losses without despair, and victories without arrogance. How? By focusing only on what they could control, their actions, their thoughts, their choices. Think about it. Can you control the weather? No. But you can choose how you prepare for it. Can you control what others say? No. But you can control how you respond. Can you stop bad things from happening? No. But you can decide whether they break you or make you stronger. This is a Stoic way, and it is the key to freedom. Every time you face frustration, you have a choice. React like a puppet, controlled by emotions, or respond like a master, guided by reason. When life pushes you, push back with wisdom. When others are angry, stay calm. When things go wrong, find solutions. When life is unfair, be just anyway. Your mindset determines your destiny. The world is full of distractions, fears, and excuses, but you don't have to play that game. Choose to live with strength, patience, and purpose. And remember, this is a practice. You will stumble, but you must keep going. Even Marcus Aurelius, the greatest emperor of Rome, wrote daily reminders to himself because he knew growth is a journey, not a destination. So today, make a promise to yourself to control what you can, to let go of what you can't, and to face every challenge with courage. This is not the end. This is the beginning. Keep walking the Stoic path, and you will not just survive, you will thrive. If you're ready to take the next step, check out our other videos on mastering life with Stoic wisdom. Thank you for being here. Your future is waiting. Go claim it. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update. Also, turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. See you in the next one.